folks, welcome once again to the channel. Thank you so much for joining me. Today you realize that it's a bit unconventional because the first thing you're seeing is an old dilapidated building. I had the chance to talk to the contractor that refurbished this home, and he had some great lessons to teach me, and I thought I'd share it with you for those who are looking to buy an older home and fix it up. It turns out that sometimes once you do that and add on your renovation budget, it still is cheaper than buying those homes that cost thousands and thousands of dollars that I've been showing on this channel. And so hopefully this video will give somebody some idea about buying an old home that has good structure, or whether you live in an old home that needs a facelift, where you can put your budget to get the maximum impact depending on what has to be done. So the video you're watching is the before video, and you can agree with me that sometimes all it takes is selecting the right choice of paint and just painting out your house, and then everything becomes brand new. Another thing is to be able to pay attention to the doors and the window trimmings. You could just spruce those up and then it becomes nice. So now what you see is the driveway to the house. It wasn't there before. What was just debris and old construction, because the original entrance just hit the side of the house and it was awkward. So the contractor created a new driveway made of chippings and quarry dust, and that is a cheaper option than, for example, doing pavement blocks. And so even this was outside of the budget, but because it didn't come at such a high cost, he was able to squeeze that in for the homeowners. And so if you're thinking of something like that, that will give you a cheaper option than going on doing full-on pavement or concrete slabs. That would set you back quite a bit. And so you see that the fascia board to the side of the house was installed. It wasn't even there initially. You see that graffiato paint has been used all around the building, and this prevents moisture from seeping up out of the soil and spoiling the paint. And a little landscaping doesn't hurt. What you see is a whole pineapple patch. So once it's grown, the owners can enjoy pineapple right in their home. And these are some of the little inexpensive things you can do. And there you go, there's a contomere patch. So there's a whole cocoyam patch that adds to the greenery and frankly adds value. The stairs was changed. It used to be two different stairs and it was made into one long slab, and the tiles changed to give it a sleek look. Again, what you see is the graffiato I mentioned going all around the building, and just by planting some nice flowers, this whole porch becomes very warm and inviting. It used to be a screened-in porch, and so the contractor ripped off the screen and added some very nice warm paint, and suddenly the front of the house is just beautiful. There was water storage, poly tanks in front of the house. He shifted those to the side just to create the space that is required for a front entrance. And now look at this porch. I can totally see myself here. I'll show you some before and after pictures so you can really appreciate how far this room has come. There used to be trap doors, mosquito nettings all around those doors, and they were removed. The doors were repainted and architrave trimmings were put all around, and suddenly it's a beautiful warm space. Looking at this bathroom, when I show you the before and after pictures, you would see the tiles were broken on the floor. So the contractor selected gray tiles to match the gray patterns in the existing tiles on the walls. So that makes it a cohesive look. And then the bathroom and the toilet becomes brand new. The toilets were switched out, and so was the sink, and then the shower fixtures were replaced, and this you have a brand new bathroom and toilet at half the cost. This is bedroom number 1, and one thing for those that are renting is to fix curtain rods on the windows when you can. Why do I say that? Because that prevents people from hammering away at your wall trying to fix curtains. Once you have curtain rods there, it's just a matter of them hanging the curtains and they don't mess up your wall. And so the contractor repainted this room, obviously added some curtain rods, added a fan because there was no fan in the room, and also added an outlet for air conditioning. So in the future, when the owners want to, they'll be able to just buy and fix air conditions without messing up the walls or chipping things away. Now the kitchen did not see much of a renovation because that wasn't the focus for the homeowners. But again, a fan was placed in there. God bless anyone who fixes a fan in the kitchen. Those who cook in the kitchen know how hot it can be, and so anybody who fits a fan there, God bless you. The kitchen was painted, gave it a warm feminine touch, and the doors were painted, and that was pretty much it. And now it looks like a beautiful kitchen. So some before and after photos. You can tell that the fascia board was rotten. There was a screened-in porch. The whole entrance was overgrown with weeds, and once the weeds were taken out and the ground was leveled in and the front was opened up, you have a nice front. And this is the original side of the house. You can see that there was no fascia board. It was just the roof sticking out by itself, and this was actually the entrance, the driveway to the house. So you just hit the side of the wall. And so now the contractor fixed a fascia board, painted it, made sure that the graffiato paint went all around, and planted some flowers and some green grass. Pretty much it. So remember the front staircase I was telling you about, that they were uneven, and then there were some water storage things in front. This is how it used to look. And now all the water storage tanks were taken over to the side. The contractor even added an outside tap for convenience. This is one of the bedrooms, and this is how it originally looked. Right off the bat, you can tell it is dark because the tiles are brown, but also because the paint wasn't working very well. And then just by painting it a lighter color, the room just opens up and it becomes light and bright. This is the second bedroom, again dark and very closed off, but once you choose the right paint and you paint it out, it just becomes light and airy. So you see the curtain rods, the fan, and the air condition outlet that's fixed at the top. There you go. This was the kitchen before. Again, much wasn't done here, but just to repaint and fix a fan and paint the door. And then suddenly you have a very nice kitchen with clean lines. Finally, this is the bathroom. When you look at the floor of the bathroom, you would not want to shower there. The fixtures were broken and everything just didn't look right. So by fixing new tiles on the floor, changing the fixtures, changing the toilet and the sink, you have a beautiful bathroom. And so folks, that is it for me. I hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching.